Yeah, so just go to the...
The Russian invasion of Ukraine that began on February 24th continues, with casualties rising on both sides. Russian President Vladimir Putin has announced Russia's annexation of 4 partially occupied Ukrainian regions following referendums that Western nations called a sham. Meanwhile, Ukrainian forces are mounting a strong counteroffensive against Russian troops, reclaiming territory lost when Moscow launched its invasion. Ukraine has managed to withstand the Russian onslaught with the help of Western military aid, but President Volodymyr Zelensky regularly calls on the world to do more. Ukrainian troops struck a Russian warehouse, causing a massive explosion in the eastern Donetsk Oblast. Some flames can be seen after a first small detonation. But then, a gigantic explosion destroys all the surroundings, sending a plume of dark smoke over the village of Kodema in eastern Ukraine. The explosion can be seen from miles away as the enormous plume of dark smoke rises above the region. The attack was carried out by Ukrainian 30th Mechanized Brigade in the village of Kodema, located in the Donetsk province close to the neighboring Luhansk province. The brigade put out the footage on Twitter, saying, "Huge explosion of a Russian warehouse containing ammunition and howitzers in Donetsk Oblast after being targeted by the Ukrainian 30th Mechanized Brigade." As of 12:30, 9:30 GMT, Lyman is fully cleared, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said in a short video clip on his Telegram channel. Ukrainian forces have retaken the totality of the Donetsk city only 2 days after Putin threatened to use all of Russia's means to protect the 4 Ukrainian regions he has illegally annexed. Russian forces had captured the entire Donetsk province in July after weeks of grinding advances. The Ukrainian military on Tuesday reported destroying a Russian ammunition depot in southern Ukraine, resulting in a massive explosion captured on social media, while authorities said the death toll from a weekend Russian strike in the country's east had grown to 45. An overnight rocket strike targeted the depot in Russian-held Novokakhovka, the Ukrainian military's southern command said. Novokakhovka is about 35 miles east of the Black Sea port city of Kherson, which is also occupied by Russian forces. The precision of the strike suggested Ukrainian forces used U.S. supplied multiple launch high-mobility artillery rocket systems to hit the area. Ukraine indicated in recent days that it might launch a counteroffensive to reclaim territory in the country's south as Russia bombards the eastern Donbass region. Russia's TASS news agency offered a different account of the blast in Novokakhovka, saying that a mineral fertilizer storage facility exploded and that a market, hospital, and houses were damaged. Some of the ingredients in fertilizer can be used to formulate explosives.
Stand by, fire!
A satellite photo taken Tuesday and analyzed by the Associated Press showed significant damage. A massive crater remained precisely where a large warehouse-like structure once stood in the city. Ukraine now has 8 of the artillery rocket systems, truck-mounted missile launchers with high accuracy, and Washington has promised to send 4 more.
Hey, drop!
Explosions were reported late Tuesday in Luhansk, a city in the Donbass that has been under the control of Russia-backed separatists since 2014, with videos posted on social media. A spokesman for the separatist forces, Andrei Marachko, said the Ukrainian army had dealt a massive blow to the air defense system in Luhansk, the Russian news agency Interfax reported. He said there was no word yet on any casualties. There was no immediate information from the Ukrainian government or military. In Luhansk, fighting continues near the villages on the administrative border with neighboring Donetsk, Luhansk Governor Serhiy Haidai said Tuesday. The Russian army burns down everything in its way. The artillery barrage doesn't stop and sometimes continues for 4 to 6 hours on end, Haidai said. The British Defense Ministry's intelligence briefing said Russia had seized the Ukrainian town of Kryhorivka and continued to push toward the Donetsk cities of Kramatorsk and Sloviansk.